Hi friends, in previous class we have learnt about various things like R rank, quality score, actual CPC. We have also seen how to launch a display network campaign on board. Okay, in today's class we'll be going to learn about all these three things: video ads, mobile app ads, and Gmail ads. How to run these campaigns and all. So let's start with video ads. So in case of video ads, what will be the ad format? Video. Ads will be in the form of video and they'll be displayed in YouTube. You'll see such kind of video ads in YouTube only mostly. Okay. So then, so how Google will charge us? Google will charge us based on CPV,
CPM.
cost per view.
Okay.
Yes. So based on views we get will be charged for every view. If a visitor views our ad once, then we'll be charged by Google. Right. So let's see various types of video ads. Okay, actually there are various types of video ads. Okay, so what are those? Let's see. There are six types. First one is skippable in-stream ads. Next one, non-skippable in-stream ads. And next one is video discovery ads. And next one, outstream ads. So sorry in case of any spelling mistakes and all. Bumper ads, and at last YouTube masthead ads. Okay, so totally there are six types of video ad formats. Okay, so let's see about the skippable in-stream ads. Here the name itself says they are skippable. Okay, so while seeing any YouTube videos like that, you might be shown with various ads. Along with them, you can see a skip option. Right after 2 to 3 seconds or after 5 seconds, you can skip that ad. Have you noticed such kind of ads?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, such kind of video ads plays before, during, or after the other videos, and these videos can be skippable after 5 seconds. Okay, here will be charged only if the viewer sees the ad without skipping. Okay, the viewer should not skip the ad. Okay, then only will be charged. He should see entire ad without skipping, and then Google also charges if he interacts with it. Okay, while the ad is playing, if he interacts with our ad, you can also see some buttons there, like if you click on that, those kind of interacting things will be navigated to their website or whatever it may be. Okay, so will be charged if we see the entire ad without skipping, or if we interact with it, the particular person, advertiser, will be charged. Okay, second thing is non-skippable in-stream ads. Okay, and so here the name itself says they are non-skippable ads. These videos are non-skippable. Okay, and these videos usually will be of 15 seconds. Okay, they are of 15 seconds. These videos also play before, during, or after another video. Okay, so but the thing is here we can't skip these ads. Here in case of skippable in stream ads, there is no time limit. Whatever time they may be even a 1 hour video also. Okay, so but the thing here is we can skip them. If they are more than 15 seconds, they'll go under skippable in stream ads. Google will not consider it as non-skippable. Google will consider as skippable ads. So if your video is within 15 seconds, then you can make them as non-skippable instruments. Right. Next one is video discovery ads. So we see these ads on YouTube search results usually. Okay, I'll show you. So when you search for something on YouTube, like something it may be, I'll search for something. So if you search for something, you are getting some ads here. See, this is an ad. So you'll see this video discovery ads on YouTube search when you search for something, and also I mean YouTube search results page. This is the YouTube search results page. You can see these ads here, and also you can see the ads on the right side here. Okay, on the right side, see, this is an ad. On the right hand side, while the video is playing, okay, you can see some ads alongside related videos. Okay, these are all related videos. So alongside related videos also you can see ads. And also on YouTube homepage. Okay, so on YouTube homepage also you might see some ads. This is an ad. Okay, like this, you can see some ads on YouTube homepage also. So these are all known as video discovery ads. Okay, so will be charged only if the viewer clicks and views our video. In case of video discovery ads, as they are displayed in YouTube search results like such. Okay, so when they'll be charged, only if the visitor clicks on that ad and he views that video, okay, then only that particular advertiser will be charged by Google. Okay, we'll see these ads on YouTube search results or alongside related videos and also on YouTube homepage. Right, these are known as video discovery ads. Right, next is outstream ads. What are these outstream ads? Okay, in simple, these are mobile only ads, which means these ads are displayed only on mobile and tablet devices. Means they will not be displayed on desktop. So they'll be displayed on phones and tablets only. So, and such kind of ads will be displayed within the apps only. These are known as outstream ads while you are playing a game or in any mobile apps. We might be using many mobile apps while playing a game or while learning anything. You might be seeing some ads in those apps. Those are known as outstream ads. Okay, these ads are only displayed in mobile devices or tablets only, because apps will not be present in desktop. That's it. Okay, next thing is bumper ads. Okay, so these bumper ads are of 6 seconds or even less than that. Okay, so these are also non-skippable ads. These bumper ads are 6 seconds and they might be even less or shorter also. These ads also will play before, during, or after another video. Okay, and viewers cannot skip these ads. You might see some ads which are very short. Okay, there will not be any, there will be no skip option. Okay, and they'll be playing very fast. It is very good to promote your thing with bumper ads. Why? Because as it is, as the ad will be too short, people will try to see it. If your ad is up to some 1 minute or 30 seconds, no one will be interested. People will be interested and on only skip button. Okay, they'll be waiting for skip button. When will the skip button will come and when should we skip that ad, like such. So try to create such kind of bumper ads. We'll see later how to do that and all. Next thing is the YouTube masthead ads. Okay, so usually these ads appear at the top of YouTube home feed. Okay, these ads usually appear in the YouTube home feed. Okay, I have an example for that. Sometimes you may see those ads. Okay, if you see this thing, this is an YouTube masthead ad. See, it is covering the main part of the YouTube home page, right? On the top of YouTube home feed, you'll see this thing. You might see this thing on desktop, either it may be mobile, on the TV screens also. If it is a smart TV, okay, you can see this kind of ads on YouTube also, right? So they are based on reservation basis. Okay, we have to book this through a Google sales representative. Okay, we have to speak with them directly in order to place such kind of ads. We can't place them with the help of Google Ads. Okay, they will charge based on the cost per day strategy. Okay, it is the CPD. They'll charge based on CPD, cost per day. So we can't run these ads based on Google Ads. With the help of Google Ads, we have to call the YouTube representatives, sales representatives, and we have to book the slot. These ads might be bit costly, guys. Why? Because every user who come to YouTube home feed, okay, they'll be seeing this ad. Okay, so per day they will charge this much of amount. Okay, so in this way we can run various kinds of ads, all these kinds of ads on YouTube. Okay, let's go and see. So, but the main thing you have to remember is we must have a YouTube video posted, okay, in our YouTube channel in order to create an ad. So, in order to create a video ads, in order to display video ads, in order to promote our business through video ads in YouTube, okay, we must have that ad or that video ad should be posted on YouTube. It must be posted on YouTube. In order to post that thing, we must have a YouTube channel, right? Okay, so we'll be learning how to create YouTube channel and all in case of YouTube marketing. So just now I'll say how to create a video ad and all. So let's go to Google Ads. Now let's start creating a campaign. So new campaign. Now again I have a clear idea which campaign should I go for or not. So I'll just create a campaign without goals guidance. Now which thing should I choose, guys? Which campaign type should I choose?
Video.
Video.
Video. Yes. So these are mainly designed to increase reach and awareness, encourage engagement or drive conversions, whatever it may be. Okay, see here you are shown with various types of subtypes. It seems there are also types of videos. Okay, so custom video campaign. Okay, if we choose this custom video campaign, okay, based on the video we upload, based on the video size, it may be 15 seconds, 6 seconds or 30 minutes, whatever it may be. Based on the video type we upload, it will only show us options what kind of video ad we can create, like whether it should be skippable or non-skippable, bumper ad, whatever it may be, it will only suggest us if we choose custom video campaign. If you are clear that our video is 15 seconds, okay, so it is non-skippable in stream ad. Okay, entire message up to 15 seconds, non-skippable in stream ads. Okay, these ads are non-skippable. Okay, so if you want to create such kind of ads, you can choose this if you are clear that. So if you want to promote your ad on mobile apps or mobile devices, you can choose some outstream ads. If you want to drive conversions, okay, get more conversions, like more interactions, means people want to click on your ad, they want to redirect your website, like that. If you want to get more conversions, here conversion means any valuable action performed by a visitor is known as a conversion. Here based on the website, these valuable actions will differ. For example, if it is for a e-commerce site, it will be a purchasing a product. If it is for like a website like me, I want more leads. If anyone sign ups my form, then it is one valuable action, it is kind of conversion for me. For some kind of websites, it may be making a call. So conversion is nothing but visitor must go to our site and he must perform a valuable action. Okay, that action should be valuable for us. Okay, so then it is known as a conversion. So add sequence, right? So if you want to show a sequence of ads to a particular viewer, so like that also you can show. So then you can choose ad sequence, means you'll be getting ads and ads. So you might be seeing sequence of 2 ads. Have you people noticed? After one ad, you'll be again getting second ad also,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Like that you can show a sequence of ads to viewers also. So it is your interest, they can be again skippable in stream ads or non-skippable in stream ads, or they can be a mix, like you can show such kind of ads also. This is known as ad sequence. Okay, shopping, if you want to promote shopping kind of relevant products. Okay, we have products, and if you want to show your products and all, so these are again with skippable in stream ads. See, there are again skippable in stream ads, they are simply changing the name here. Okay, with skippable in stream ads you can promote these things also. But I'll choose custom video campaign because based on the video I give, Google only will decide what kind of ad it is and all. It will show me suggestions based on the video length, video timing and all. Okay, so I'll click on continue. So now I'll give some name, campaign name. So bidding strategy is maximum CPV. Okay, why? Because based on view, cost per view, per each view, Google will charge us, right? So I'll choose maximum CPV, or you can also go for no, there are no other options. You have to go for CPV itself. So again, here based on the campaign type and based on the ad format, you have to choose the bidding strategy, right? Budgets and dates, you have to give a budget here. You can give campaign total budget, means if you want to run your campaign for total 3 days, then for those total 3 days, how much I want to spend, like that also you can give. So for total campaign I want to spend this much of amount, or else you can give daily budget also. Means daily I want to spend this much of amount like such, so I'll give campaign total. So here we have to specify the start and end date. In case of other campaigns like search network or display network or whatever it may be, there is no need to specify the end date. You might have noticed start and end dates are optional. But in case of video ads, it is mandatory that we have to specify the start and end dates when we want to start running ads and when we want to end them. It is mandatory. Otherwise, campaign will not run. Okay, please give start and end dates in case of video ads. So from today, I want to run this for some 3 days like such. It's okay. So campaign total amount is similar to 250 daily budget. So it is taking for that amount your ads runs for 4 days like such. It is saying. Okay. So next networks. So where you want to show your ads and all, it is asking me on YouTube search results. If you want to show your ads on YouTube search results also, okay, I'll show you. So I have just shown you if someone searches for anything like shampoo, neem, or whatever it may be. So I'll go for shampoo itself. So you might see some ads here. So if you want to show your ads on these YouTube search results also, okay, you can go for choosing this thing. If you want to show your ads on YouTube videos also, then you can enable this option. Okay, so here it has been written ads can appear on YouTube videos, channel pages, and YouTube homepage also. Okay, you can use in stream and video discovery ads, whatever it may be. And next thing is video partners on display network. Okay, so some sites might be partnered with this YouTube and all. Okay, so sites and apps in the Google display network and all. So if you want to show your ads on those partnered sites also, again it may incur some money. So if you want to show your ads on such platforms also, you can enable this option, otherwise you can disable it. So now your ads will be displayed only on YouTube. So if you want to show only your ads on videos, okay, like only in YouTube videos, then you can disable this option also. It's your wish. Okay, so for this kind of search results, you have to use video discovery ads. For this kind of things, you have to give videos, okay, in stream and video discovery ads like this. It is giving some specifications, right? In which locations you want to show and all, you can choose that thing. People residing in which locations and all you want to show your ad, you can choose. And also which languages they should speak, like videos belong to this particular language, videos belonging to that particular language, you can choose. See, all here by default it is all languages, in all languages. Okay, videos belonging to all languages, your ad will be shown. If you have any specifications like videos with English language only, I want to show my ad. Videos with this kind of language only I want to show ad, you can choose this thing also, languages and locations. Next thing is content exclusions. Okay, so means by default it is standard inventory is recommended here. So if you don't want to show your ad in some kind of sensitive content videos, videos that contain sensitive content or sexual content, more violence content like such, you can exclude them. So if you see here, so here it will say it will be having excessive profanity, graphic sexual content, violence, serious injury, and all. So if you display your ad here, if you choose this thing, your ad will be displayed on such kind of videos also. So if you choose standard inventory, these videos will be containing average kind of violence, average kind of sexual content and all. Okay, limited inventory means totally we are restricting our ad. Okay, it should be shown in proper content videos only, the videos that have proper content only. Okay, moderate profanity, moderate sexuality like such. Okay, we are limiting our ad very much. So simply it is recommended. I'll go for standard inventory only, right? Next thing is excluded labels and all. So again, if you don't want to show your ad in such kind of content, okay, whatever it may be, so you can exclude it. So embedded YouTube videos means, okay, so you might be seeing some videos on websites also. They might have embedded YouTube videos on their website. Even while writing some content, we have embedded a YouTube video in our website. Have you noticed?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to show your ads in such kind of embedded YouTube videos also, you can just leave like this. If you don't want to show, then enable this option. Okay, opt out from showing our ads here. So if you don't want to show in such kind of things, simply click here. If you are okay with that thing also, simply disable this option. You can, if you don't want to show your ads on live streaming videos, some people might be doing live streaming videos like such, so you can also choose them if you don't want to display. So some teen and older audiences, okay, if you don't want to show for them. So parental guidance, mature audiences, okay, based on, there are various labels, content labels, okay, digital content labels, okay. So based on the content, you can choose in what type of videos I want to show my ad, what that video should contain, what content should be present, like that you can choose. So again, here you can go for devices. You can also target specific devices, like I want to show only on computers, tablets or TV screens. I want only to show my ad on specific operating system or specific device models or whatever it may be. If you want, you can choose. Okay, you can choose whatever things you want and all. So if you want to restrict your ad to any specific device, you can do that. I'll show on all devices. Here it is frequency capping. Yesterday we discussed about it. So if you want to limit how many times our ad should be shown to the same user, okay, so that is known as frequency capping. So cap impression frequency, which means limit how many times that ads in this campaign can show to the same user. Okay, we are creating a campaign and we are also creating some ads in it. If we want to show only twice to the same user, okay, so I don't want to show 10 times, okay, I don't want to show my ad 10 times for the same user, then you can limit that. Cap impression frequency means how many times you want your ad to be displayed to the same user. This is known as cap impression frequency. Okay, here you can also set, so enter a number. So I want to show per day I want to show only two times, okay, I can only show two times to the same user, okay, or you can show, you can choose as per week or per month also. Okay, so per day I'll be showing at max two times only, my ad will be shown two times only to the same user. Okay, so it will save my impressions, it will save my money than showing some 10 times or 20 times to the same user. I can save those impressions and I can show them to some other users. Next thing is cap view frequency. Limit how many times that ads in this campaign get a view or interaction from the same user. Means they might be seeing our ad. Okay, they might be interacting multiple times. Okay, even for every interaction, Google will charge us. So how many times a user, same user, can interact with our ad? Okay, even viewing or interaction, it is known as okay, it is charged by Google. Okay, so how many times a user can interact with my ad, same user can interact with my ad, you can also do that. You can interact only twice per day, like that you can check. You can keep some frequency capping also. In simple, how many times we are limiting our ads, okay, how many times same user can see or can interact with our ad, we are limiting that number, so that we can save some money, we can save some impressions, and we can increase our reach. Understood? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Next thing is ad scheduling. We can also schedule at what time and in which days I want to show my ads. You can schedule. We have seen about it. Next thing is ad group name. Okay. So ad group name will be I'll choose yes, video ad group 11 to 1 something. Please name it based on your reference and all. Okay. You can also choose all these things, demographies. You can also choose audience and all topics. Okay, in which kind of uh, videos you want to show your ad, like that you can choose. Okay, so the videos must contain which topics, okay, where you want to place your ad. So here we can choose specific YouTube channels also. This placement is important here. Why? Because you can give specific video URL also. Please place my ad in this specific video itself, like that you can choose. Okay, so in YouTube channels. They might be related to something like digital marketing, or you can choose specific video, sorry, specific YouTube channel also. Again, as I said yesterday, they must be partnered with YouTube. They must be showing ads on their YouTube channel by partnering with YouTube. Then only we can choose such kind of channels. Okay. See, ODMT is also here. Okay, you can choose whatever channels you want, you can choose. Here, another thing is you can also promote your YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel already, okay, so like this, if you have a YouTube channel already, you can also make a video about it, and you can also promote your own YouTube channel also in order to get more views, in order to get more subscribers and all. Okay, so let's go back. So I'll choose something. So these are all channels, these are all the channels which are related to digital marketing. You can also give particular things here. Websites and things are not that useful, I think. Websites, you can go for apps if you want to show uh, your videos on, well, your YouTube videos while using such kind of apps. Okay, you can use apps related to digital marketing and all. So app categories, what kind of apps, on what kind of apps you want to show and all. YouTube videos, you can also choose specific YouTube videos. Simply give the URL here. It will show you whether you can display or not, like such. Okay, so like this you can choose. So always choose videos which are having more and more views, so that uh, more people are viewing them, right? So we can reach more amount of people. Simple. So like that you can choose. Yeah, or else you can go to YouTube, and also he's having some 11 million views, it seems. Let's see whether he's running ads. Let's see, I'll check whether we can run ads on his thing or not. So it is not showing me, I don't know why. Or else you can take for a specific song and specific movie videos, whatever it may be, you can take and you can run ads there also. Okay, so again, based on the channel, your bidding amount might differ. Okay, so many people might be trying to show up their ads on videos which are having too many views, and in the channels which are having too many subscribers. So again, there is a bit of competition. So if you want to display your ad in such kind of channels which are having more and more subscribers, you might have to spend some amount of money more. Okay, if it is 1 rupee, you have to spend like some 5 to 6 rupees, like that. Okay, so maximum CPV bid, what must be the bid amount? So per each view, how much you want to spend? Again, as I said, there are numerous YouTube videos, numerous YouTube channels, and numerous apps. There is no competition here. Okay, so competition comes into place only when if you want to show your ad in channels that are having too many subscribers. Okay, many people might be trying to show their ads on those channels, so you might have to increase your bid. If it is 1 rupee, you have to keep it some 6 or 7 rupees, like such. Okay, so per view, I'll be taking 1 rupee. Even 1 rupee also, you can see I'm getting 3K impressions, it seems. Okay, so if we keep some 10 rupees, like such, so based on the thing, again, here based on the things you choose, you can place your ad. Based on the channels you choose, based on the videos you choose, here the impressions might increase or decrease. Okay, so how many people you may reach, like that. So if you are choosing some great channels, like such, okay, which are having more subscribers, it will say you. If your bid amount is too low, it will say you. So your bid amount is too low, so your ad might not run, like that. It will show you. Okay, next, let's go and create our video ad. So here you have to simply post your URL, video URL. As I said before, you must have posted your video ad on YouTube. So in order to get posted, okay, in order to post that video ad, you must have a YouTube channel. Let me choose some kind of thing. So let me choose some video URL. Okay, so then only you can run video ads. So like this. So see, after I gave the video, it is showing me it should be a skippable in stream ad or video discover ad, but it could not be a bumper ad. Why? because my video timing is 58 minutes. In order to run a bumper ad, it must be 6 seconds or less than that.
6 seconds.
Yes, that's why we can't go for bumper ad. Okay, so we can go for skippable in-stream ad because people can skip it. A video discovery ad also. So in case of video discovery ad, our ad will be displayed on search results alongside related videos like such, right? So if people are interested, they'll click on my thing and they'll see. No issues. Right? So you can choose whatever ad format you want. I'll choose skippable. So final URL. So if people click on this ad, okay, it will be shown like this. On desktop, it will be shown like this. Okay. If people click on my ad, then where should I navigate them? Please give your URL. Okay, you can navigate to that video itself, or else you can navigate to your website, whatever it may be. It's your wish. Okay. So if you want to get more views, more subscribers like that, you can navigate them to your channel like such and display URL what you want to display. It will take the same URL. So you can also give a call to action like subscribe now, join now, buy now, like that. You can give a call to action also. So like that, it will display here. The button will be displayed here. If people interact or either sees the video without skipping, then Google will charge, right? So headline, you have to give a proper headline. Okay, it's up to only 15 characters. Okay, give only. Okay, so I will simply my channel name. It is only up to 15 characters. Okay, like this it will show. So auto generate using your channel banner. Okay, it is auto generating. If you want to show another image here, so it took my video image itself. It is showing like this. If you want to upload another image, you can upload. You can give a ad name also. So if you are creating multiple ads, for the sake of your reference, you can add one, add two, add three, or add um, thumbnail one, thumbnail two, like that. You can add a name for your ad for your reference. You can create multiple ads again, right? So continue to campaign, right? Done. That's how we can create video ads also. Okay. Once you run your video ads, okay, I'll show you the results how they will appear and all. I have run this video ads also. This is mainly helpful for branding purpose. Display network campaign and video ads. They are very helpful for branding purpose. So as right, I think this is the thing. Let me go for overview. All time. Okay, so it charged me only 0.66 rupees, guys. Okay, I gave a trial how it will work and all 2 week. Okay, so it has charged me below 1 rupee only for each and every view. Okay, average CPV. I got 36 views and 91 impressions. Okay, so you can also see on which placements on which channels I have placed my ad. Okay, which devices people with which devices has viewed my ad. Okay, what kind of audience viewed my thing. Like you can also choose audience like based on their interest and all. Like I shown, they must be a graduate, they must be starting an online business, or they must be interested in some uh, technology kind of things like that. You can also choose your audience. Okay, so while creating a campaign itself, you can choose your audience. Display, you have seen that, right? Based on age, gender, based on their income, based on their audience interest and all, we can choose. Okay, so in which areas I have run ads? I have run ads in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh only. Okay, male and female ratio how it is, and in which timing I got more views and all. We can see. We can also see placements. Means in which channels or in which YouTube videos my ad got placed like that. It will give me a brief idea. So where ads showed. So like that, it will give me whole list. Okay, how many times it displayed and how many, okay, how many impressions, 10 times it displayed on this particular YouTube video, and I got 7 views there. Okay, so how much I got charged? I got charged with 4 rupees. Okay, like this you can get, you can be, you'll be able to get total thing. Okay, you'll be getting a whole idea about this thing. All right, so clear guys? Any doubts regarding this thing and all?
No. Ma'am, these are video ads, ma'am.
Yes, video ads.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you want to promote about your business or about your YouTube channel or whatever it may be on YouTube, then you can go for this thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I haven't added any audience. So let me show you that thing also if you have any doubt at all. As I said yesterday, I didn't show you. See, you can search for interest also, like what interest should they have. They must be interested in technology, or you are having some subtopics also. You can also choose they must be interested in traveling, or they must be interested in gardening. Okay, based on your business type you can choose. You can also choose about their business and all. So how they have interacted with your business. This is remarketing, I'll say about it later. Custom audiences, you can also choose a custom audience. You can create your own audience here. Okay, so nothing but, so people might have already searched for these terms on Google, like digital marketing. So target only those people who have searched for digital marketing kind of things on Google, then show my ads only to those people. Like this also you can create a custom audience. And also you can choose people who are or who might be interested to buy these kind of things, show to them. So how Google will know all these things? Based on our past searching history, based on our Gmail
Machine learning.
accounts. Yes, Google Maps. Even Google Maps also collect our data, where we are traveling and all. Okay, it will know where we are, in which shopping center we are, in which areas we are, like that. It will know everything. So based on that thing, we can choose that custom audience also. We can create a name and we can choose. It's like a digital marketing, online marketing, SEO, who have searched for these particular terms. Only to those people show my ads, which means when they are viewing a YouTube video or like such, my ad will appear. Okay, in those days. Okay, if I schedule that from today to from 12th to 15th of November, like such, run my ads in the same time. If those people who have searched for these particular terms are viewing any video, then my ads will appear again in those 3 days itself while I'm running the campaign. Okay, you can also choose based on ideas. Okay, you should, I want only to show my ad to business professionals. So based on their education also you can show like that. You can also search for some terms. So bachelor's degree, people who are having holding a bachelor's degree, who might have completed their post graduation, like that also you can show your ads based on their interest, based on their things and all. So in market audiences are nothing but audiences that are similar to your audience. Means you might be already targeting some kind of people. You might have selected some kind of audience based on demographies or based on their interest, based on their education, whatever it may be. Okay, if you want to show your ads to people who are similar to your audience, already you might have selected some audience, then again you want to show your ad to audience who are similar to your selected audience, then you can go for this in market audiences and all. Life events, you can also choose based on life events, whether they are married, single. Okay, you can choose based on that also. So college graduation, okay, graduating soon. Okay, they might be interested in learning something new. Okay, you can recently graduated, like that also you can choose. Okay, so you can choose all these things while creating a campaign or after creating a campaign also. On the left hand side you will be having all the options. You can come here and you can do all the editings. Okay, even after running your ads for one day, on the second day also you can do all these editings, no issues. At any time you can change your campaign settings and all. So affinity means interest here, based on interest. Affinity means user interest. Okay, these people might be interested in all these topics. Okay, so user affinity means user interest, say. So like this, based on audiences, based on locations, based on language, whatever things it may be, based on demographics and all, you can choose where to place your ad and all. Also, the placement is very important in case of video ads, where you want to place your ad, in which videos you want to place your ad. Right. So that's about video ads. You can see all the campaigns here. Right. So now let's go for Gmail ads. Okay. So Gmail ads. We all know these Gmail ads usually appear in Gmail. Okay. We'll see these Gmail ads in social and promotions tab mostly. Okay, you'll not be seeing them in primary tab. Okay, you'll be seeing all the mails. They might be from our friends, or we might have went to their sites and registered to them. That's why we might be getting these mails. But we'll be seeing mostly only two ads in case of social and promotions tab. If you want to promote our business in this way, okay, it's like this, you can also go. Okay, you can also go and promote like this. You can do with this with help of Google Ads. Okay, so we'll see this kind of ads on Gmail, and the ad format will be image, text, and video. Okay, so once we open those ads, we can see all these things, and also how Google will charge. Google will charge based on CPC, cost per click. Okay, once we click on this ad, and if the ad expands, okay, if we click on this ad and if the ad expands, we are charged, means the advertiser will get charged. So we'll be having videos, images, and also things. So there is a call to action buttons also. So whether we go to their site, whether we interact with this ad and all, it's nothing bothered by Google. It simply bothers whether we click here or not. If we click here and once the ad expands, Google will charge them. This is also considered as CPC. Okay, so and this Gmail ads come under display network campaign. Please remember that. Okay, they will come under display network campaign. So while choosing a campaign type, we have to choose display network campaign. Right. Let's go to Google Ads plus new campaign. Go for without a goals. So now which campaign type should I choose? Display. Okay, here go for Gmail campaign. Okay, here also you have to give your website, because if you want to navigate your people to your business or it may be to your website, then you have to give dgready.in something. Okay, so right, continue. So sorry, www. Right. Again, we'll be navigating to campaign. So Gmail display campaign 11 to 1, you can name it. Right here, in case of this Gmail ads, as we'll be showing uh, our ads on Gmail only, will not be choosing any kind of targeting. Okay, so mostly will not be choosing any kind of targeting in case of Gmail ads. Okay, so why? Because we'll be showing our ads on Gmail, there is no other option. Okay, so and also we'll be sending such kind of mails who might have been registered or like such kind of things. We will not be choosing any kind of things, we'll be sending randomly. Okay, so mostly no one will open these ads, guys. If he opens, will be charged anyhow. Okay, most of the people will not open these kind of things. Coming to me, I will not open anyway. I don't know much about others. Okay, so here the bidding strategy will be CPC, cost per click. Okay, clicks. Okay, so I have chosen to focus clicks using the manual CPC bidding strategy, but your account tracks conversion. It's okay, don't bother. Okay, so always choose the bidding strategy as clicks, because CPC based on cost per click will be charged, or you can also choose manual CPC. Okay, so I'll say about what is this enhanced CPC and all later. Okay, while saying bidding strategies, about bidding strategies I'll choose. Okay, so on budget, so why I'm using manual CPC means there are many Gmail accounts, there are many people, huge number of people who are having 2 to 3 Gmail accounts. Again, there is no competition, no need to go for automated bidding strategy. That's why I chose manual CPC. Just keep it in mind. Okay, so the average you want to spend each day, I want to spend some 100 rupees per day. Okay, so you can also go for ad scheduling and all. Okay, start and end dates also you can choose. In which devices you want to show, you can set up all these things. Okay, ad scheduling, start and end dates and devices. Okay, it's not mandatory to start and end dates. Okay, so if you don't choose that start and end dates, your ad will run till your budget exhausts. That's it. Okay, so it is mandatory to choose start and end dates only in case of video ad campaign. So ad group name, so I'll choose the ad group name also. No need to go for targeting and all. So please don't choose targeting and all. Anyway, your ads will be displayed on okay uh, random Gmail accounts only. Automated targeting. Okay, if you choose don't choose automated targeting, you have to conservative automation. Aim to get more customers. Okay, so aggressive automation means your ad will reach to huge amount of people. Okay, around your current cost per customer. Again, will the cost will increase anyhow. If you are getting too many impressions, which means you may get too many clicks, then which may result in too much of money. Again, okay. So ad group bid, I'll be giving some 10 rupees per click like that. Again, we'll choose CPC only to create your own ad. Okay, so you can upload your ad or also you can copy your existing ads. Okay, so we have to create a Gmail ad now. So business name, headline. So give proper headline and description. Okay, so next thing is description. Okay, okay, so you can add some images and videos also along with the text. If you want to add some images and videos, you can do that. See, so your ad will show like this, and inside you have to add an image or video, whatever it may be. You can also add some kind of text and all. Catalog images means if you have products, okay, if you are promoting any products, then you can add catalog images, means multiple images. So your ad will display like this. Okay, this is the heading. Okay, and this is the description. So always make sure that this heading and description is very good and clear. So based on this only, people will click on your ad. Okay, so this thing, heading and description, but this one line description which gets displayed on the main thing, okay, main ad, please make sure that it is good. You can add images and videos also. It is scanning my site. Okay, so or else you can upload your own thing also, your own images also, no issues. So failed to load the image. So marketing image, select. I'll choose. You can also scan from Facebook sites and all. I'll upload one image. So first scan site only. It's okay by uploading again. I'll use this as a logo. Okay, save. So your ad will display like this. Here the logo will show like this, and after you go inside, you'll be seeing like this. You can also change this call to action text. Okay, video, visit site, right? You can also change that, I think. Okay, see custom is a call to action color options. You can also change the color it seems. So call to action, you can give whatever you want. By default, it is visit site. You can also give join now, or you can also say register now like that. Okay, like this your call to action text also will change inside. Okay, So once they click on this register now button, they'll be navigating to this particular URL. So give proper URL. So add to ad group. In this way, you can add multiple ads. You can also show best performing ad and all. Whatever ad gets the more clicks, it is the best performing ad. Okay, this is how we can create Gmail ads. Okay, we have seen automated targeting, right? In case of no automated targeting, okay, your ad will be shown to people only to the audience who you have chosen. Okay, in case of conservative targeting, your ad will be shown to your audience as well as similar audience. Okay, people who are similar to audience you choose. And also in case of aggressive targeting, irrespective of our targeting, our ad will be shown to random amount of people. So in order to gain more reach, we have to choose such kind of aggressive targeting, right? So any kind of doubts in case of these Gmail ads?
No,
No
ma'am.
doubts.
No, ma'am.
We are not choosing any kind of targeting in Gmail. Why? Because so we'll be having only two ads here, right? We'll not be showing numerous ads in case of Gmail. If again we go for choosing audience and all, okay, we can't show ads to them, okay? As there are only two ads can be shown here, there might be huge competition. That's why we'll not be going for any kind of targeting again. Okay, if you are able to show many ads, okay, like at least 5 to 10 ads on each Gmail, it is okay. Okay, you can go for targeting and all, but again if you go for targeting, if you choose specific audience, okay, again we have to target them, there might be huge competition. That's why we'll not be going for targeting and all in case of Gmail ads. Next, let's go for mobile app ads. So here in case of mobile app ads, we must have a mobile app, and if you want to promote our mobile app, then we go for this mobile app campaigns, right? Don't get confused. So we'll not be showing ads on mobile apps. Okay, here let's think that we are having a mobile app, we are owning a mobile app, and if we want to promote it, then we go for this mobile app apps. Okay, so these ads usually appear on SERP like Zomato ads, okay, Zomato ads, SERP, or web pages also. They might be uh, appearing on the YouTube videos also, like banners like this. They might be appearing there also. Okay, so but the thing is, these ads will be appearing only on mobile devices or tablet devices. Why? Because okay, so why? Because people using smartphones or mobiles or tablets only can download apps or install them. People who are using desktops and systems, they can't download the apps. That's why these apps will be shown. The people who are using mobile devices only can view this kind of things. Yeah, you might be seeing this kind of ads with Zomato or not, mostly. Okay, if you are not having any app and if you are searching for Zomato on Google or like such, you'll be shown with download our Zomato ad like such on SCRP also. Okay, so yeah, let's see how to create this ad and all. Okay, let's go to all campaigns and I'll create another campaign. So now I have to choose app. Okay, why? Because I'm running mobile app campaign. Okay, see, yeah, it is saying that you'll see these ads, app promotion across Google Search Network, means SCRP, on the display network, on other websites also you might see these ads, on Google Play Store also you might see these ads, on YouTube also. While seeing a video, you'll be getting some ads like install this app and all. Okay, Swiggy ads, Zomato ads like that you'll be seeing. Okay, on in all these places you can promote your thing. Okay. So app installs or app engagement, what you want, you can choose. Okay. So if you want people to install your app, if you want your ad to be installed by more and more people, more app installations, then you can choose first one. Or else app engagement. Okay. Get existing users to take actions on your app. Like even your app might be selling some products. Okay. You might be providing some services and all. Even yeah, there are some existing customers for you. There might be some existing customers. Okay, if you want those people to perform some valuable actions, if you want those people to interact with your things present on the app, if you want visitors to the app, then you can go for this app engagement. So if you choose app installs, Once they click on your ad, you will be navigating those people to Play Store. Please remember that. In case of app installs, you'll be redirecting people to Play Store, where you'll show to install the app. Okay, it will show to install that particular app, right? So in case of app engagement, it will be taking people directly to your app. Okay, they might have already installed it. So you can choose whatever thing you want. I want app installs. Okay, so mobile apps for platform again. So based on your app type, again you have to choose. Okay, there might be Android apps, there might also be iOS apps. Okay, so if you are having both apps, both Android supporting app and iOS supporting app, then you have to run two different campaigns. Okay, you have to run two different campaigns, but for two different mobile app platforms. You can't choose both at a time. Okay, I'll choose Android. You have to choose the app name. So again, the thing is, you must have an app and it must be registered on Play Store. I'll choose Swiggy only, it's okay. So I don't have any app, guys. Right, continue. So app 11 to 1 something I'll choose. Okay, so here also you can choose location and device and all. Okay, languages, budget, how much amount you want to spend each day, 1,000. Here you will be paying Google CPI, cost per installment. Okay, once people install your app, they'll pay you. Okay, bidding is install volume, by default it is set. Okay, so what kind of users you want to target? All users. Okay, so this is not enabled, it's okay. So all users means I want everyone to install. Okay, regardless of their gender, regardless of their what they are doing, what their business is, whatever it may be, I want more app installs, right? In case of promoting app, I want more app installs. Okay, whatever they may be doing. So targeting is also that much necessary in case of mobile app promotion. So per install, how much I want to pay? And this might be bit costly. Why? Because here, once they install the app, they are performing a conversion for us, right? So in case of people having an app, installation is a much more valuable action for them. So this thing might be a bit costly. So I'll give 100 rupees per each and every install. See, even now it is saying that your budget is too low for target cost per install. Okay, which means your ad may not show. Okay, so like some 300. So this is also low, it seems. It's okay, right? So cost per action bidding strategy to get more conversions. As it is a conversion related thing, people are doing some valuable action. So it might be a bit costly. So you can also choose start and end dates when your ad should get displayed and all. Okay. So attach feed, improve targeting and enable ads that feature your feed items and all. It's okay, not that necessary. See one continue. Okay, ad group name. So ad group name 11 to 1 something. I'll give, right. So now we have to give your thing. Okay, so it will only automatically take your app from Play Store, right? You have given your app details, right? It will only take and create your ads. If you want, you can upload your own images and videos also. Headline. So online food delivery, like that I'm giving. Waiting. Okay. These two headlines are required. So we can add multiple headlines also. So it will be showing like this: online food delivery and all. You can add extra text. So description. From your lovable something I'm giving. Okay. Right. So like this, it will show. It will also show an install option in case of mobile. Remember, these things will not be displayed on desktop, guys. So only for mobile users it will be displayed. On display network means on others websites it will be shown like this. On search network, okay, on search network in the form of text it will be shown like this. On in case of YouTube videos, it will be shown like this. It might be showing on related results, or while being a video also it might show you. Okay, in various formats it will be showing while someone is searching like that. So like this also it may show. So discover means ads, some kind of video ads. Okay, so Google Play, in case of Play Store it will show like this. In this way, all these things it has only molded. If you want different kind of images and videos, okay, so it is shown, right? If you want different kind of images and videos to be shown, you can upload them. Okay, you can upload them from your system and all. So I'm okay with them. So HTML5 means if you want to uh, create an image or something else with the help of coding, then you can upload such that kind of HTML5 files also. Now here you have to upload a coded file. Okay, you can again create multiple ads. I think no need. It is also creating an ad by taking all your thing from Swiggy, right? No need, I think. So like this, we can create mobile app campaigns also. So if we have a mobile app, and if you want to promote it on search network, on others websites, on YouTube channels, and also Play Store and like such, you can go for this mobile app campaigns. Okay, and we'll be using a cost per install bidding strategy. Okay, so right, any doubts and all you can ask me. That's about today's class.